Hello and welcome to ChanAcademy. Today's video I'm going to show you how my wife makes these wonderfully delicious pizza cookies. Every year at the school where I work, we have a bake sale to benefit the needy around Christmas time, and these things sell out in no time at all. So the first thing you need is a round pan. I get these from the dollar store, and then you spray them down with grease. My wife uses Pan, which works just fine. And then you need to have your own cookie dough. Now I promised her I would not show her secret recipe, so you don't get to see the bowl on the side. You just get to see her putting the cookie dough onto the tray. But even here, you can buy pre-made cookie dough that will serve just as well. Once you have the cookie dough onto the tray, you have to press it down into the corner so that you don't have big lumps. Because if you have big lumps and you throw it in the oven, you're going to have the center of the cookie not cooked at all, and you do not want that. So it takes a lot of time. So you just press it down, flatten it into all the edges of the tray, and then try to make sure it's a uniform thickness all the way around the entire pizza cookie. Now I'm speeding up the video here just so you don't spend a lot of time watching press down, but essentially all she's doing is she's pushing down the cookie dough into the bottom of the pan and then trying to make sure that it's an even thickness throughout the entire pan before you start putting decorations on it or flavors on top of the cookie. So now comes the fun part. This is where you get to put personality into the cookie pizza. You can here we're using Smarties or sorry M&Ms. Big difference there. So obviously you can just randomly throw them on, or if you are meticulous like my wife, you start placing them into little places so that the different colors balance each other out and all that other mumbo jumbo that I don't quite understand. So now that first layer of flavor is done, she goes on to put Hershey's Kisses on top of that. So that was already a chocolate chip cookie dough that now has M&Ms on top and Hershey's Kisses on top of that. So this is going to be a cookie definitely for the person with the sweet tooth, which I believe most people have, even though they say they don't. So once she's completely satisfied with the design or the flavors that she's put on top, she's going to place it in the oven for 15 minutes at 350 degrees. There's also the option of adding marshmallows. So this is a different pizza cookie that she's making. If you want to add in the marshmallows, you want to make sure you give it an opportunity to melt. So after 14 minutes in the oven, you're going to take it out. You're going to lay on the marshmallows in whatever pattern again that you want. And then you're going to place that back into the oven for the last minute. That should be just enough heat to get the marshmallows to melt nicely without sort of turning into a blob on the pizza. Now to get really creative with the flavors, this third pizza has Reese's Pieces mini cups, pretzel balls, M&Ms, peanuts, you can name it, there's everything on it. And at the end of the 15 minutes, once you take them out of the oven, you have nicely melted together pizza cookie. Because you've taken the opportunity to put in all the different flavors, the salties, the sweets, the sours, anything you want, I guarantee you it will be a hit at whatever function you take them to. I hope you give this a try, and I'll see you in the next video.